Come here and nail on the ground, will you? Here, boy. Here, boy. Come here, let me pet your belly.
Alright, I'm going.
No, you're not.
Welcome back to another episode of Sarcasm.
We really have to
Speaks.
do this?
Is this, does this count as a hangcast?
Is this thing on?
Yeah, well, you gotta actually get closer. Vinny's like 70th time on the show and he still doesn't know how to use the fucking
Vinny's like
microphones.
officially the third chair now, right?
He might as well
Fuck
be.
yourself, alright?
So,
He's
yeah.
the out of your lane.
I'm Jared, Bob's here, Finn's here, and obviously Vinny's here.
Unfortunately, I'm doing this stupid fucking show.
Yeah, still can't figure out how to use the fucking microphone. It's like it's his first time all over again. Fucking
Ramming up
asshole.
your ass.
Wow.
I would ram up your ass, but I know you enjoy it, so.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be doing me a favor.
There's a lot of love here.
The first gin of the day is always the roughest.
First gin of the day at 11:18 a.m.
Hey. I'm not judging you, so don't judge me. Croc wearing motherfucker.
Dude, you're wearing my Crocs right now.
And they're comfy as shit.
They are.
They're not your Crocs, they're my Crocs, huh?
Yeah, everyone always gives me shit for the Crocs. Then I'm like, dude, put them on. You put them on,
You look like an idiot.
and they're so fucking comfortable.
You do
That's
look
that
like a
is
fucking idiot.
that's the thing with Crocs is I don't. It's
Well, they're camo Crocs.
so one argument is they're comfortable. The other argument is no matter how comfortable they are, you can't change how stupid you look in them.
Is
Oh,
this
that's
supposed to
So,
go on the back?
so what was the thought behind getting?
No, that's sport mode.
What mode?
Yeah, when you put them into
Oh, that's
sport mode.
on me. No, I'm
No.
always
I don't
relaxed.
think you're ready for that.
No.
yet.
So Mello,
You
what
might
was,
hurt
the, what was the
yourself.
thought behind getting him camouflage Crocs though?
Because they're less gay.
No,
No, I don't think that's it.
that thought was a failure.
I think you're just going for the whole crocodile Dundee bullshit.
Crocodilio my.
Yeah,
Quack
crocodile.
quack.
Yeah.
Alright, just everybody go fuck yourself. I'm not nearly ham enough to do this stupid fucking show yet. Check back in 10 minutes.
Wow, Vinny's already a jaded star, huh?
Yeah. Guy does one fucking podcast.
Vinny's too big for the show.
Yeah.
No, I'm just, I'm fucking miserable.
He's gonna start hitting us with appearance fees.
Well, yeah, no,
okay, we just won't
Michaela
pay
still owes like, what, $8,000?
He's gonna need like chocolates laid out on the couch before he comes on the next show.
Yeah. Only the brown M&Ms.
Yeah, no, what's in the green room sucks, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Call the fucking.
you had the wrong fruit snacks.
Call the producer. Jamie's in. He's in Wyoming right now. Take it up with him.
I mean, my Uber driver.
Yeah, the producer / Uber driver.
He's a jack of all trades.
He's a fix-it.
How was his bed, by the way?
Fucking comfy as shit. I might drool on his pillowcase. So I might have to do some laundry later on today.
It's alright. I don't think he. One, I don't think he's gonna be back anytime soon, and two, I don't think he actually uses that pillow. I think he just left one behind. He took the two with him.
I mean, either way, we can throw it in the wash. It's a pillow.
So he has throw pillows, is what you're saying?
No. He has multiple pillows.
You know how like you stack your pillows? Like there's one
So
pillow that's
instead
like
of-
designated on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you got the two on front or something like that.
Closer.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
swallow
that's,
that mic.
that's much better.
You know when you get like say are you a three pillow guy or a four pillow
No,
guy?
I'm a one pillow guy.
4 pillow guy?
I'm
Holy
a
shit!
four pillow guy. Yeah, I like the head support.
Dude, just buy some new pillows.
What are you sleeping on a fucking mountain?
No, I need an angle. I
What
need an
the
angle.
fuck?
I need
So-
an
Are
angle.
you 87 years old?
You might as well just like.
You sleep propped up?
Kind of like this. Kind of like this.
Just sleep in a recliner. Jesus Christ.
Jesus fuck.
Actually, so
I
This
need my
guy
pillows.
sleeps like Hannibal Lecter.
Fuck you know Hannibal like to sleep like Kind of
So-
sleeps in that franchise.
Dan John, strength coach, author,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
One of his metrics for people. He goes,
How
if-
many pillows?
If you sleep with 3 or more pillows, you have significant mobility issues.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's just random. I'm not gonna sit here and start diagnosing the kid's mobility. I just don't care enough. Nor do you. I think do you care?
I
don't give a shit.
I have sniff. I have sniff.
Sniff nicking it,
What he said. Yeah, my mobility sucks, and that's just because of the
It's a Finn thing. My dad sleeps with like 4 pillows too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, he has a tough
But
time.
someone
getting
does
on, too.
use that as a metric.
Yeah, I've heard that before. The more pillows you sleep with, the more fucked up you are. I've heard that too.
Apparently, Hannibal Lecter sleep.
Go on. I mean, he's a nimble guy for an old guy.
I sleep with 2.
I'm a 2 pillow guy.
Oh, geez.
Now, if I had like a long pillow, I could
Cuddle it.
The body pillow. Oh, dude, how awesome
Call
is
it
that?
Steve.
like, I could like
When I was in high school, I had a body pillow, and I used to just fucking like wrap a leg and an arm around it, and it was amazing.
What
That's
do you name
crazy.
it?
But
It's better for your hips.
What do you
But
name
Oh,
said
okay.
pillow?
Here's one.
Okay.
Here's one. Do you sleep with a pillow in between your legs?
No.
All the time.
I do.
It's better for your
It's
back.
it's way better for your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my back. Obviously, everyone knows my back's kind of fucked up. But I started sleeping with a pillow in between my my
Ever
knees.
since that fateful Tuesday with Javier.
Yeah. I know. And it's amazing.
Javier laid it down.
It's life changing.
I do want to clarify, like, when you guys sleep with two pillows, is it one pillow on top of each other or two pillows spread across the bed?
No.
What?
Like
No.
on top of.
Oh, no,
Well,
that's...
I usually throw an arm around one. Well, so here's the deal. Like, I don't need to sleep with anything in between my knees because I'm fucked up when I sleep. I sleep on my stomach. So
Okay.
there's no fixing that.
Like
It's
a
the worst.
manatee.
It's the worst thing. So
Yeah.
I sleep usually one pillow and then I throw an arm around another pillow.
Okay. I just want to clarify,
And then I roll around a million times and switch sides 14 billion times because I don't sleep anymore.
I don't have 4 pillows stacked on top of each other. It's 2 and 2. Just to give me the
Then
width.
why
So
the
do you,
fuck
like-
you saying this to begin with?
So
Just
do
say
you
two
like
pillows.
roll over to
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
I
side of the bed?
I roll, I talk, I'm
Well,
very
we all know
disruptive.
you talk.
I'm a very disruptive
You were
sleeper.
talking this morning.
Was it what? Was it really?
I
Was it?
came downstairs and you were like, "How
Give me
what was I
orange
talking
juice,
about?
I don't know. You said something. I don't know. It was literal nonsense. I literally just walked down the stairs and you said something like,
Actually,
mashed potatoes.
I think he was
I
looking
would-
for his
It's like
hat.
a battling brook.
Yeah.
I would like to have a conversation with myself while I'm sleeping. I just
don't
want to know
have
what I'm
it.
talking
No,
about.
dude, it's like Step Brothers. When they just like.
I've watched you have a conversation with the TV before while
Really?
you're asleep. Like the TV was on and the people were talking to each other, and you were talking to you were having a conversation with the TV.
That's the thing.
You know what we'll do?
I guess I was just imagining having friends.
You know what we'll do? Just write your name on this piece of paper, and then we'll just record you when you sleep.
Yeah.
We'll set up a video, and then we'll watch it.
Yeah.
Sarcasm sleeps.
That's even better than clean sweeps. Where the fuck did I put that bit?
They're both right underneath you.
Alright, there's the other one.
So I know there's something that's on everyone's mind after last night. Who's been watching The Marvelous Miss Maisel? No, I'm kidding.
I was just gonna throw this full beer at you too.
Go ahead, bring it up.
Oh, it's a great show. Yeah,
Dump
I
the
mean,
question. No. Lead us into the abyss.
Here we go.
well, she's a comedian in the '60s.
Seriously, can you fucking hit him?
No, that was a shitty game last night, huh?
The knives are right behind his
Oh,
head.
that's where
too.
you wanted to take this?
I figured that's what was on everyone's mind. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go Star Wars.
I like to switch it up. You know,
Alright,
keep everyone on their
hey,
toes.
I'll take care of this segment by myself. The game sucked. Let's move on. Alright?
Yeah, the Pats are terrible. Titans are gonna win the Super Bowl. Hashtag Tighten up.
No, really, bro.
You really didn't think they're gonna win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're gonna get
Explain.
absolutely rocked by the Ravens.
They're feeling it.
So if I gave, let's just hypothetically speaking, I gave you $20,
Yes.
and I said you need to put a future on.
Yeah.
What would you put it on?
Right now,
Yes.
Don't say it.
The Titans, right?
I mean,
Don't say
You
it.
just said you think they're gonna win.
Don't say it.
I would
It's
say
it's $20 of mine,
Yep.
and you really.
You gotta think. The Packers.
And
are
I'm
still
gonna
in
do
it.
the same for you. So we're really gonna try to win here.
so. But you also have to weigh like the best odds too.
Kinda.
So the Titans are 20-1 right
Well,
now.
but the thing is, it's you
So
don't want.
$20 would win 400.
Yeah.
Do I want to bet
They're not
20
20.
bucks?
I don't think they're 20. Are they still 21?
Win the
Yeah,
Super
I
Bowl?
just bet it 10 minutes ago.
Oh, so you actually put real money on?
Oh, no, I
Never
have
mind.
my-
No, okay, so that's.
I
This
have
guy-
my,
see,
my
I was-
actual American dollars.
I was trying
The
to
Titans.
get you to talk yourself into saying just claiming like, hey, I'm just being a dickhead.
No,
But you actually put money on it.
I did.
You are an actual
Well, he is a
dickhead.
dickhead, but I want him
yeah.
to talk his way into it.
Yeah. No,
This
no,
guy
no.
watches one playoff fucking football game.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. Okay,
No,
there we
Titans,
go.
they're catching lightning in a bottle right now.
They're
gonna
gonna
run.
get absolutely fucking
Did you hit
rocked.
Joe Burrow on the Heisman too?
Yes.
Did you end up betting that?
Yeah. Yep. I'm telling you guys.
Let's go Bills.
Yeah, we just came out here today and we played hard.
Who's the Packers playing this week?
They're
They're
not playing
bye.
anybody.
They're bye.
They're playing the bye week.
I'm feeling pretty good about this week.
They're
for the
playing with
Packers.
themselves.
So the Packers are playing the best team to advance today.
Yeah.
Sweet. I feel good about that.
So they're gonna play.
Probably New Orleans.
Yeah. It's gonna be
definitely
Packers.
They will not be playing the Vikings.
That's my number 2 team right
Yeah.
there.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be Vikings Eagles win today. Going with the dogs.
Dogs.
Taking the dogs.
This guy is such a fucking dickhead today.
Is he talking to himself or one of us?
I was talking to the mic, but yeah, go fuck yourself while you're at it.
You guys can't see there's a mirror off camera.
I think I think there's a solid chance the Eagles pop the Seahawks today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
think
I put
so.
some schmeckles on that,
Yeah, I think so.
but I saw.
What was
so
it? It was only like 2, right?
plus
The
2.
line?
2, yeah. I think
Eagles
it got
plus
up to
2.
2.5.
I think it came back down though again.
Right, because people were hammering the Eagles.
Yeah.
Sharps were on the Eagles.
Sharps.
Yeah, follow the sharps, kid.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a sharp.
Listen to my action over there.
You can buy my picks. Venmo clownface69.
I had to shut that one down. Now it's go fuck yourself 22.
Cocksucker 23.
That's my alias. Oh shit, was that me?
All right, I got something not sports related.
Okay.
All right, so one of the kids at the gym, his sister is going. She's doing like a winter break
What you
thing.
look like?
No.
No. I'm just trying. You know.
He's trying to paint the mental
Yeah, you're
picture.
trying to have the whole story just like.
I'm
yeah.
trying to paint an image for the listeners. It's not a video. Well, actually, it is.
Wants the show to have texture.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Substance is what we're looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So his sister's going to Zambia for like winter break,
Why?
or went to Zambia for winter break, like whatever. Like to I don't know.
I'm
like,
assuming
what
that's
the
in.
fuck
I'm
is
assuming that's
Zambia?
in Africa, right?
It's in Africa.
Africa.
Yeah.
Well, so she's not starting World War III.
No, she's just
It's trying to prevent
She was
it.
I don't know what their thing was because this kid's an idiot and like he's like I don't know why she's going. I'm like is she
You
building?
should have him on the show. He fit right in.
I go is she building houses or is she like gonna go spread the word of God? He goes I couldn't tell you. So that's as much info as I got as to why she's going to Zambia.
Okay, cool.
So
Teach kids English?
he's telling me I'm like cool. So like
Like
what
pet
do they?
elephant.
I don't know what they're doing. I'm like so what do they do out there? He goes oh there's this thing called Victoria Falls. It's a pretty famous waterfall. I don't
Yeah.
know. He goes but I think it's closed. I go,
Wait, they
how?
locked the
I
door?
go, how? I go, how does a waterfall get closed? He goes,
They turned
there's
it
no
off?
water falling. So,
What, the pipes freeze? What are you talking about?
like the water just went on strike. The water union wants better wages.
That guy quit. The water guy quit.
So can you
These
just
fucking
imagine the
unions.
absurdity of a waterfall being closed
Well, you know what?
because the one reason it exists and it cannot do. It's like going to North Attleboro to watch fucking Star Wars and the movie doesn't play. It's a movie theater that can't play movies. It's a waterfall with no water.
Well, I heard
Listen,
about it.
Attleboro
It's
was
a fucking squirt gun that
Attleboro was better
squirt
off.
gun that shoots jelly.
I heard about this though. So the reason is, you ever been on those paddle boats?
Yeah.
So it's the only reason why that fucking waterfall works is a guy that sits there 24 hours a day like this.
So he's on
And now he got diabetes and they had to cut off one of his little fucking feet. That's exactly what happened. I read about it yesterday in the fucking.
I think you're in the wrong racket, man.
What?
You gotta get that job.
No, because I'll probably have diabetes tomorrow. But
Yeah, well, no, it's a 5-year turnover, but
Alright, now I did want to do this
I'm
live.
not looking for a career.
I did want to do this live because I wasn't sure if this kid was such an idiot that he was just making this whole thing up.
don't quote me from last night.
Here we go.
No, we're still talking about the stupid waterfall.
No, I'm just.
And
that was a joke.
yes, since there's such a bad drought in Africa, there
Victoria Falls is closed.
there is no water. It's down to a trickle. Allegedly.
Fuck.
Oh, so it's a water pedal.
It's a water piddle.
Trademark that.
But I don't know if the guy pedaling the waterfall is on strike or quit or whatever.
Yeah, did they
You got
dam off the
diabetes.
river?
Yeah, you lost a leg. Of course.
Did I just tell you this?
I don't know what the drought has to do with it.
There's a beaver dam further up the river.
Damn it, Daggett.
I fucking rented that on Amazon like a month ago too.
Angry beavers.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
fucked
he
up.
left here talking about angry beavers.
I was
We went
all
home,
fucked up when I
watching
got home, and I rented
They were-
Angry Beavers.
I think my favorite episode is with the ginkgo flower.
The what?
Daggett's like trying to learn like Buddhist
Dude,
meditation.
Why don't you just put the microphone
How
somewhere
about you let me live my fucking life? What are
so you
saying?
don't have to keep moving it? So like, get comfortable in your chair. There you go. Now you don't have to move the mic.
There's nothing coming.
Jared's a hell of a producer.
Wait, someone has to take over for Jamie.
Yeah, I know. Fuck,
Speaking
Fucking
of which,
freeloading son of a bitch. Is
What a
what, to use it. What do we
cocksucker.
fucking pay him for anyway?
right? This is ridiculous.
You guys pay him?
Yeah, he's the producer.
no, he's
How do you get that fucking job?
You only got 4 stars today.
I mean,
We
there's
have to
an
go through an application.
There's an
process.
open position right now. The salary is nothing, and
Then I'm not interested.
you really don't even have to be here all that often.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll put it on my resume.
You probably don't have to. You don't have to contribute
Rejected.
This sounds perfect. This sounds like a job made for me.
much. You get a couch mic.
That's true.
The final interview process is you have to stand next to the tree and we get to throw knives at you. If you survive, the job's all yours.
Only if you aim for my head.
Well, if we aim for your head, then
So
we
it's a
definitely
win-win for
hit.
everybody.
Well, don't aim for my head.
We just hit you with the back end of the knife too many times. It just gets real annoying.
Just have a giant bruise on my forehead.
Hashtag CTE.
But,
Where do we put the
so
body?
you guys all saw that Star Wars movie, right?
Yes, sir.
That movie fucking sucked. I don't know about you guys.
So
should we get into this? Spoiler alert.
yeah, all right.
Spoilers, guys,
So,
spoilers.
All right. The new Star Wars. What's it called? Rise of Skywalker.
See.
All right. We got spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1. Go
Spoilers.
fuck yourself.
It sucked.
So from an entertainment standpoint,
It sucked.
I thought it was fine. Like I was entertained watching it.
Yes.
I'll say this. I thought the editing was so bad that the story was pretty much fucking incoherent.
Like
'cause
the
it-
other
his-
Saturday.
yeah,
No.
Yes.
So like everything aside.
No,
Was it an
I'm
entertainment?
not even.
I'm not talking cinematography, editing. I don't give a fuck about anything.
All that contributes to that.
Were you entertained?
No.
We gotta remember. So you gotta remember, obviously, the entertainment value. When I say entertainment value, there's no real analysis that goes into it. I sit there and it's
subjective.
like, was I paying attention?
Was I entertained?
Obviously, he likes movies a little bit more than we like movies, so he
Right.
thinks about this.
I just noticed that because honestly, I'm taking all Star Wars fanboy shit aside because like there were things in there that I liked or like nice little like nods to the fans and the story went in a direction that I liked, but it's like it just made like there were like things like you start the movie off, oh the Emperor's back, okay, oh I wonder how they brought back this motherfucker.
The Emperor's
Oh,
the
he's
one with
just
the
back.
fucked up face, right?
Oh yeah, he's the guy with the
He's just back.
he's
yeah.
just back. It's like oh okay, and it's like Chewie dies. Oh man, they killed Chewie. No, he didn't.
Well, see that one, I was actually sitting there, and when she blows up the transport, and he dies, I was like, they kind of glossed over that a little. Like, I feel like that should have got.
I was pissed
more.
because they didn't give him an on-screen death. Like
And
I was
then-
like, Chewie is like the one character that's been around for all of them.
He's been in all 6 movies. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
6 of the 9, anyways.
yeah,
And then all of a sudden,
7.
he's back.
right.
It's like, okay.
Well, they made this big deal with C-3PO losing his memory, but even they.
So that was the big thing for me. That was I called it, me and Dickie were talking about this on the way back, and I was like, the whole C-3PO thing was very inconsequential. So it's like, there's this big thing, like it's so important, like they need this map.
Yeah.
But in order to do it, they have to sacrifice C-3PO, like who he is. Like his whole memory is going to be gone. He's going to be completely. And they're like, all right, let's do it. And like that's a huge like price to pay.
Yeah.
And then one scene later,
He's got it back.
he's got all of his memories.
But here's the thing, I couldn't even.
It's like what the like that now that means nothing.
I
Like
couldn't-
now his sacrifice isn't a sacrifice.
I couldn't even feel it in the moment because when they're doing it, there's a throwaway line. It's like, but R2 backs up your memories. Yeah, but it's so unreliable. It's like, all right, when the fuck has R2D2 been unreliable? He's getting his memory back in fucking like 2 scenes later.
Yeah.
Well, there was also the thing where Finn wanted to say something to Rey.
They bring it up 3 fucking times. They never
They
answer.
never said it.
Yeah.
It's bad editing, man. Bad editing. And by the way, dude, the Emperor's Force Lightning was a little fucking ridiculous. He's able to fucking shock like fucking 4,000 ships.
Well, he is all the Sith.
No, the Emperor's the Senate, okay?
She is all the Jedi. He
I
is
am
all
the Senate.
Sith. There was a lot of shit.
Well, yeah,
It was
'cause
telegraphed.
seriously, it's like, okay, so how is he back? And who attached him to that machine to keep him
Right.
alive?
Because I thought there's only supposed to be 2 Sith, but apparently there's a whole fucking temple of them or something.
Right.
Well, they're all dead.
Were all those people dead? They never explained. They never explained a fucking
I
thing. in
assume
this
they were
movie.
all dead because
Yeah.
there's only a master and an apprentice.
I know, but then you have a whole fucking planet of them, so I'm so confused with this.
Yeah, that was another thing too. Like, they just dropped in this episode. Oh yeah, by the way, the Sith have their own planet.
A hidden
I
planet.
literally never heard about this through the entire
Yeah.
Star Wars franchise.
And you know, not for nothing, not
You know what though? I'm okay with that because it's never like they said it.
Right.
they never said there wasn't, but
Yeah.
still, it's like I got one thing though.
Well, because if you're always wondering, it's like, where do all these Sith come from? Like I did wonder that at one point. It's
Yeah.
like, how is there always like they was like hanging around. Where did Darth Maul just like come from?
Right.
Well,
Because he just showed up one day.
I think Darth Sidious abducted him when he was a child or something.
Yeah. But like, where did he take him? And then all of a sudden he was here.
Right.
But here's the thing. Also, all those Star Destroyers have Death Star capability to blow up planets. Like, didn't it take 40 years to make the fucking Death Star? I get technology matches on, but like, you have like, it's just like too much. It's like, oh, now all the Star Destroyers are also Death Stars. It's
Maybe
like,
Elon Musk had helped.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Elon Musk is a Sith. You heard it here first.
He's the new Sith Lord.
He wants to go to Mars. I don't know. It was just.
I mean, you guys just ruined the fucking movie for me.
Dude, the movie would have been ruined when you were sitting there.
Yeah. Like you weren't going to go see it.
I would have, but now you guys just.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
There
My
we go.
If you want my updated ranking of the Star Wars movie, this one's last for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Worse than episode 1? Or 2? Which one did we...
Episode 2 sucks.
Episode 2 was the worst.
You know, episode 2 is the worst, but I'll say this about episode 1 and 2. There's a coherent story, like beginning, middle, end, plotting-wise in those movies. This one had nothing. This was like a video game. It's like, we have to go to the place to get the thing so we can get the other thing, so we can get the other thing to find the thing and go to the other planet to get the thing, and then beat the guy.
Sounds like a Saturday night.
And then by the time they found the thing, they didn't actually need the thing.
They never needed the thing. By the way, like...
As it turns out, I don't either.
Yeah. That's what this movie was. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And is Lando trying to fuck 20-year-old girls, or what's going on here?
Yeah, that was a weird one.
That was a weird thing.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. No disrespect to Billy D. Williams, but I'm sure you can get it done, but it was creepy.
And then the other thing, too, was like, they just drop like random shit in this movie. They were like, oh yeah, by the way, Leia was about, 45 seconds away from being a Jedi, and then she decided, nah, I'm gonna head out. Like, what? That was never once talked about, ever.
Yeah, here's the thing. It makes me...
And she was apparently better with a lightsaber than Luke. 'Cause
No,
in the
fuck
cutscene,
that.
she fucking beat him.
Luke wasn't trying. But I'll just say this. So, if Leia's such a badass fucking Jedi, why is this whole trilogy about finding Luke Skywalker to save them? Why couldn't Leia just step up and do shit?
She never completed her training.
Apparently she can do all the shit that Luke can do, like...
Well,
So-
she trained Rey.
What I feel like happened was... Now, I don't think anyone will ever actually admit this publicly. Maybe, like, years from now, they might leak some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What I think really happened was when Rian Johnson came in and did episode 8, he fucked up a lot of shit. And he took a lot of liberties that J.J. Abrams wasn't very pleased with.
Oh, that's already getting leaked. That's out there.
Yeah, so I think they had to, like, somehow make this movie to, like...
It had to be 8 and 9 together because his story didn't push anything forward.
Right.
But my response to that
And
is...
it was more inconsequentialism?
I mean, Luke
Like
Skywalker
with Snoke,
died in that
like-
one? Yeah.
That checks out.
Like with
Snoke.
like with episode 7, like we get introduced to Snoke, and it's like, oh, Snoke, like he's the bad guy.
Then he just fucking kills him.
Yeah,
and then
easily.
and then Rian Johnson just kills him in episode 8 with like nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? It
Yeah,
was
Snoke didn't.
it's like the Night King in Game of Thrones. Like we spend 7 seasons. This was only 1.5 movies, but you spend an exorbitant amount of time about this one character. Like he's the evil guy. Like he's coming. He's gonna bring the end of
Oh, he
days.
goes out like a complete bitch.
And then he just goes out and just dies.
We never find out what... Maybe he's a clone because there's like 8 Snokes on tube in the beginning of the movie, but who knows?
Yeah. It's like what?
But my counter to this is this. Who says that Star Wars always has to come in a series of 3 movies? Obviously, that's how they've always done it, but like, if episode 8 didn't push the ball forward, just make 4. 10's a better number to end the saga anyways.
Right. No, I think it's one of those things like just because George Lucas did 3, it's like you look back.
They already ignored everything he did anyways.
Yeah, but it's like the whole fucking George Washington thing. Like for up until FDR was like, nah, fuck this, I'm gonna do what I want. Every president was like, no, I'm only gonna do 2 terms because George Washington did 2 terms.
Listen, you know what George Lucas said?
So like George Lucas made 3 movies, so now everyone's like, well, Star Wars has to be a trilogy because that's what George.
You know what George Lucas did, and he would respect. He didn't always make a great movie, but he tried to make a good movie every time, and he would have respected better if he made a better movie instead of just trying to adhere to a trilogy, like
Right.
It was just bad, man. It was fucking
Yeah.
like you guys asked me a couple months ago what I thought about the sequel trilogy. I said I wasn't getting my verdict until the last movie came out.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
Well, I would say.
Would you put it above or below?
Below the prequels.
The prequel.
Below the
Oh, yeah.
prequels.
Yeah.
I would too.
I would too. Actually.
Absolutely. It was a coherent story.
Out of all the new Star Wars movies in the last, we'll call it 10 years, Rogue One is the best one.
Absolutely, I agree.
Hands down, Rogue One absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, I mean, so episode 8 is probably the worst. Episode 2 does suck, but at least episode 2 led to something.
Right.
Episode 8 might be the worst movie that they've made of 9.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll say this: Episode 8, in terms if you look at all 9 movies, it does nothing to push the ball forward
It did
at all.
nothing. The movie could have not existed.
Yeah.
But if you don't even
It
look,
would've been fine.
if you don't look at it as a Star Wars movie, just a movie, it's a decent movie, just as a movie, not a Star Wars movie.
Right.
All gripes aside. So that way, that's the reason why I put it just ahead of like Rise of Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker is a better Star Wars movie, but Last Jedi is a better movie.
Yeah.
But they both fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah, they're. It's.
Well, it's like just one of those things where episode 9 gives us something. Like
Well,
it gives us like the closure of this trilogy, and it really ends.
It ends
Luke,
the
Leia,
Skywalker
Han.
thing.
Like
Yeah.
it ends all of that, and
there were parts of this movie I liked. I mean, when they were like doing the thing, they're like red 5s in the sky. I chopped up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like hell yeah.
Yeah.
Even though
it almost felt like episode 9 was a
apology. For
pretty
episode
much
8, yeah.
like, hey, we're gonna do this for the fans. We'll bring back the old X-wing.
Right.
You know, we'll bring back fucking Billy D.
They brought back Wedge. Do you guys remember that one guy that
Wedge?
survived? That one guy who was the pilot who survived every star battle in the original movies?
What, the guy with the lips?
No, not that fucking Cretan.
The
but
guy
he was
with the beard. The fat
No,
guy.
remember like when they're pulling up the Death Star in the first movie? He's like, look at the size of that thing. And then he's also the guy who follows Lando in the Death Star too.
I know, I'm flattered.
Nah, I don't.
Wedge Antilles, man, fucking, he's the only guy. He's the only extra to survive all 3 of the original movies. He's even on Endor partying with fucking Lando and shit.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah, so they brought him back. He was in the gunner thing because, like, you know, when you want to watch the movie, though, he's like, "Oh, nice flying, Lando." That's Wedge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
deep cuts, baby.
Is that another movie? Is that 2022 we're expecting that? After clean sweeps?
I'd like a Wedge spinoff, absolutely.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I had another joke, but
They're gonna.
if you guys don't know what Wedge is, this joke would not land at all.
Nah,
They-
it's just leave that in the holster, alright?
So they're gonna do they're gonna do another movie, and they're doing it as a prequel to Rogue One. Did you hear that?
Prequel
Prequel?
to Rogue One.
It's almost like they recognize, like, wow, we really fucked this up, but people seem to like Rogue One. Let's do Rogue One movies.
Rogue 2?
But, like, it's going to be a prequel to Rogue One. So it's like, what do you call it? Like, Rogue Zero? Like, I don't, like...
Well, no. So all Rogue One is the
Is-
name of the.
Yeah, no, I know.
But-
So, like, the Rogue One, though, was the prequel to
So,
the original
so what
trilogy.
they want to
So it's like...
Yeah.
they want to mine the universe before the beginning of the episode 4, basically, between episode 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Which that's
It's like,
I'm looking forward to the Obi-Wan
30
series.
years?
19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because Luke and Leia are born in episode 3, and then episode
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the Obi-Wan series. I think that's gonna be badass.
Yeah, they bring back Ewan McGregor for that?
Yeah, Hayden Christensen might be coming back too.
Wait for a series.
Yeah, there's
Like
gonna be
a
an
Disney
Obi-Wan
Plus?
series on Disney Plus. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only reason I got it. I mean, Mando was pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would say, did you like Mandalorian?
I did. I like Kyle Weathers on that show. I like the way he says Mando. Yo, Mando.
Apollo.
Like Apollo, yes. I didn't realize Nick Nolte played that fucking little weird alien guy though.
What?
He's like, the guy with the fucking fucked up face who repairs the other droid and like.
Oh, yeah, the guy with the mustache?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was Nick Nolte.
Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that scene, that random, like, 3-minute scene to begin episode 8 with Jason Sudeikis and Adam Pally?
I think I was a little lit during that scene, so I don't remember it so well.
No, it was just the two stormtroopers when they had Baby Yoda in the bag and he punched it a couple times. They start shooting the can.
Yeah, I think I skipped past that, or I missed it.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
But a lot of people seem to be butthurt about it because they were beating a child.
Thing's 50 years old. It's not a child.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
It's
And
not a child and it's not an animal.
And it's
so-
also CGI.
Well,
It doesn't
It doesn't actually exist.
Actually, it's not. It's a puppet.
So actually, Dickie had a hot take that, based on mannerisms,
Yeah.
he thinks that those actors were actually in the suits. Because we weren't sure if it was just voices or not.
Right.
He thinks that they were actually in the suits.
I guarantee it because that's kind of the fun of someone.
Well, that's the
so-
Star Wars thing.
Yeah, if someone brings
they
you in for-
take random actors and put them in. Like Daniel Craig was the stormtrooper in episode 7 or 8.
7, yeah. No,
Seven?
it's a thrill. Like if someone's if you're gonna do a Star Wars movie, it's like, yeah, I'll fucking be a stormtrooper. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
They had Prince Harry and Prince William, whatever, were fucking stormtroopers in one of the movies.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Huh. That's kind of cool.
it's a thrill for people. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. All right.
Can we end the Baby Yoda memes now?
Nope.
No, those
There's
are
going
all-
to be a season 2, I think.
Although I think the war in Iran might be taking over the baby.
I was gonna say, are we on to World War III?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
I'm gonna enlist.
Fuck
Go
that.
ahead. I'm going right for
We're going
it.
to talk World War 3?
Yeah, let's
Let's
do it.
talk World War III. Star Wars is over, guys. You can turn on your mic.
Yeah.
Click back on, all right?
All right. So
I'll put a timestamp
All right,
on
I'm back.
Stop touching the fucking thing.
I like it though.
Just put it in one spot. That's how they all get fucked up. That's how Dax's microphone got
I've heard
fucked
that
up.
before.
Where's Jamie? We need a producer.
And you don't do shit anyways.
Yeah, so if you follow social media, we're 36 minutes away from World War III. So that's cool.
Well, by my watch, it's 37. But go for it.
By the time you guys probably listen to this podcast, we're probably 12, but
Yeah.
Either that, we're all evaporated by then. But
Yeah.
Mello's going to be in boot camp. The rest of us will be in Canada.
So here's the deal. They don't want me.
Yeah, they don't want me.
If they can draft me, but dude, I'm going to be 30 next year. I'm going to be it's fucking desperate measures here.
Yeah. It's like World War
Real
II.
desperate.
you imagine me with a fucking automatic weapon in my hand in Iran, with a Bud Light in the other hand.
I can't imagine you with an automatic weapon not in your mouth.
Exactly. I'm gonna fly halfway across the world with a fucking weapon and a beer in the other hand just to shoot myself in the fucking head.
There was a great. That reminds me. So on Netflix, there's the Degenerates. It's this. It's a bunch of.
They put a camera in this.
They're
house?
stealing our IP.
It's yeah, I know. It's
I was always watching.
So it's a bunch of different comedians that do 20-minute specials,
Yeah.
20 to 30 minutes, and Jim Norton was on there.
Oh, he's great.
So Jim Norton, that sequence reminded me. So Jim Norton's talking about I don't hate guns, but I just wouldn't buy one. And he goes, he keeps going with his story, and he's like, yeah, imagine me, I'd go into the gun store and I wouldn't know what to do. They'd be like, oh, which one do you want? And he goes, I don't know, let me try it on for size. And he puts it in his mouth. so that just reminded me of what Vinny would do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
But
Just right.
so I think the funniest thing about the whole World War III thing is because I don't actually believe we're going to World War III.
No.
I just don't think it's happening.
It's absolute bullshit. It's
High school and college kids though.
Yeah.
Genuine concern.
Oh, yeah.
Genuine concern.
Yeah.
It is pretty fucking.
Well, it's all
funny.
fear tactics right now. It's
They think that they really think they're gonna get drafted.
one side. This is what they're trying. Everything. Welcome to 2020. Everything can be fucking politicized. So it's we do this one good thing where this guy was a complete scumbag of a human being.
Dirtbag, yeah.
Led fucking attacks that killed so many Americans. He attacked different embassies.
He literally
Awful.
funded terror attacks, right?
Yes,
Sure.
he was an absolute fucking piece of shit human being.
Are we on the same page? I never knew who this motherfucker was before the other day.
The dog shit and the dirt stuck to the bottom of my shoe is better than that.
I mean,
fucking
Crocs.
Listen, this.
So, getting rid of him was a good thing.
I agree.
Now, everyone on the other side of the aisle is
Well,
now we're going to start World War III. This is it. Oh, look what Trump did.
Well,
Trump started World War III.
I lean Democratic in most issues. I'm 100% with Trump on this.
Yeah.
It was the thing to do.
Absolutely.
Right, but all the
And the
wackos are going to use it against Trump to
Listen,
because they think that
listen.
they think that they can fear everyone into believing that World War III is coming. Why? I don't know. Maybe there's a
They just get-
presidential
So
election
they can
this
put
year.
fucking Elizabeth Warren in the White House, which ain't
Yeah.
gonna fucking happen.
No,
Because honestly,
it's just a huge political movement. Oh, you guys, all you kids, all you stupid kids that are very impressionable, we're gonna go to World War III if you vote for
Dude,
Trump.
if
So
they-
you should vote for our guy instead.
it's their same philosophy with the impeachment because fucking, but they don't get it. They think it's because they know the impeachment isn't going to succeed.
No,
They're just
no.
saying this. Well, you know,
breaking
if we
his
throw
balls.
impeachment enough on the news, then it's going to hurt Trump's poll numbers, and then we'll be able to slide one of our guys in there.
Now his poll
But,
numbers are higher.
Yeah, all you're doing is galvanizing his supporters.
Right.
People in the middle are just tired of fucking hearing about it, and they blame you for bringing it up.
Yeah.
And you already have the people you're going to
Have
get.
you heard the loophole?
What's the loophole?
So there's a certain way. Now I forget. I read this a couple weeks ago, but there's a certain situation that if the impeachment were to be completed
And removed from office.
and yeah, well, technically, when you're impeached, you're not really removed.
No, that's just the
that's the
indictment.
result.
Yeah, so if there's a certain way that if the impeachment goes and ends this way, Trump can run for re-election, and then if he wins, he's eligible for a third term.
You know what? I mean, listen.
Because when he
So
got
it's an inside
impeached,
job.
so the impeachment
Would help him.
would
almost, like,
would
voids
null,
the
it
first
would
term.
null and void the first term.
Listen, I don't like Trump at all, but I kind of hope that happens just so it fucking blows up.
Yeah.
That would be
their
fucking
face.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll actually register the vote.
Yeah.
You actually are registered to vote already.
But actually go and do it.
Yeah.
Every male in the U.S. registers when you're 18. You have
No,
to vote.
they did
No, I
not
haven't
registered.
You're not?
No.
No,
I
I've
never
seen-
voted.
You didn't sign up for selective service?
No,
No,
but I still got jury duty.
No, there's something.
Oh no, if you got jury duty, you are
You're
registered.
Yeah, you're registered.
I have jury duty on Wednesday.
There's
Yeah.
there's something.
Every male, when you turn 18, has to go and register for selective service, and while you're there, they just register you to vote too.
Yeah, I got jury duty on Wednesday. It's gonna be fun.
The draft.
There was something. There's something else though that when you do this task, it registers you for the draft and to vote.
I know what you're talking about. I just
Yeah.
can't think.
I
of
can't.
it.
I don't remember which task it is. I don't know if it's getting your
Like
license.
renewing your
I think
fucking
it's a
license. It must
Maybe
be.
your license.
It has
No,
to
because
be
you get your
your
license
When you
when you're
get rid
16
of
and a
your
half.
JOL, because you're no longer a JOL.
When you
18.
get your over 18 license, it must be because I never registered or any like.
Oh no,
service
they just do
before.
that. Yeah, they do that on the slide. Like it's
Yeah.
not like a big ceremony. Like
Yeah.
fucking get a Star Wars. You're registered to vote, sir.
Yeah.
No, I thought you literally had to fucking like fill out papers. and
No,
shit.
they just fucking sign
you
it.
All right, all right, then what? Everybody's breaking my balls.
You just
then.
check a box.
No, it's,
Yeah.
it's like a check.
Hey, look at me! I'm a registered voter. All
Yeah.
right then. All right. Hey,
Vote for Trump.
Wait, if it's possible for him to get 3 of them, yeah. fuck yeah. I'm on board. I'll join the bandwagon.
I'll say, isn't this the exact reason why Trump won in the first place? Was the bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah.
So all we're doing is just turning up the bullshit.
Pretty much.
So like, what do you think the end result's gonna be? Like, guys, we've seen this. Before.
Aren't people gonna get? I would say, aren't people gonna get sick and tired of
Yeah.
the bullshit and just
Yeah.
gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just vote Trump again.
This is like season 7 through 9 of every long-running show. Like,
Yeah.
guys, we've seen this shit before.
Just
know-
fucking
we know
blow
how
it
this
up.
ends.
Blow it up.
Shout out Prison Break. That was
Yeah.
7 through 9 really sucked.
Yeah.
To Game of Thrones.
It's like they run out of shit to do, so they just start recycling shit that they did in season 3 when everyone loved the show.
Dude,
And the
although
Sopranos.
the way I vote is this: like, who do I want to see on Saturday Night Live all the time? Because I'd really like to see Larry David as Bernie Sanders. I don't care about the policy. I just entertainment-wise.
I mean,
I'm getting tired of Alec Baldwin as Trump. I'm not
because
gonna
if
lie.
we're being real though, like whoever the president is doesn't really affect us. We're not.
No.
We're not important enough.
Well, I'll say this: it doesn't affect us like tangibly, maybe, but like it does affect the entire atmosphere that's always going around you. You know what I mean? I'd say the atmosphere has definitely changed since Trump's got in office.
Yeah, but
So that affects your daily life.
but it's run by the media, like major media.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
So they're running the.
I'm not saying Trump's like sitting in his tower plotting like how am I affecting that like.
Yeah.
But his presence definitely affects how everyone else feels, and that's amplified through the media, and the media does that.
Right.
So it does matter who's in the White House because generally, I think one of the more important things is like how everyone feels about the president. It just makes you feel better or worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's I think the main thing.
That's fair,
Yeah.
but I just really want him to get 3 terms now.
No, I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
Can you be impeached twice?
Can we go for 4?
Yeah.
I know a guy who's gonna go for it.
Well, so here's the plan, right? Let's keep this fucking let's keep on rolling here.
Yeah, I impeach him every fucking 4 years.
Hey, you got political ties. You can be on the Senate or the
I have no
House.
political ties. What are you talking about?
I mean, Ed's big time in Medford.
Ed's retired.
A retired municipal worker makes
I
you political
retired municipal
Okay,
clerk.
all right, so that puts a halt on these plans. But
Yeah, I got my hand on the Pentagon on that one.
Well, I don't know. So hold on. We got a political tie in there. We have a business owner here.
Right.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm a huge piece of shit.
I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm sure when Vinny has enough beers, he thinks he can talk to animals. So.
Actually, if you guys have noticed, he's gotten more coherent as we've been on this show.
Fucking A. I only talked to Sneaky Steve, by the way.
Yeah, you did more than talking.
Yeah,
But we'll
you,
leave that for another show.
I didn't fuck the cat.
Oh, you brought it up. You brought it
There
there.
we go.
I will say, I know we kind of like glossed over and got kind of political, but like the whole World War III thing, it is funny watching people like.
Oh yeah.
Freak the fuck
Oh, the
out.
memes are hilarious.
Well,
Well,
here's
as
the
if
thing.
Iran's gonna
So,
come over here.
like,
and,
but
So
like-
I have to say though too, you all need to go follow Old Row Official on
I
Instagram
fucking love
because
Old Bro.
all day on Friday they were running the frat draft. So they were posting videos and fucking memes and shit about what it would be like if like college frat guys were drafted into the war. It was the best day ever.
I was
honestly.
crying. I was laughing so.
I was,
fucking hard.
oh man, it was so fucking amazing. It was incredible. So you know a couple of years ago when the Oklahoma Sooners were doing the thing in the field and they flipped the wagon.
That was
Yeah.
this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think it was last year. What
They
doesn't
flipped the
matter.
wagon.
No, it doesn't matter.
So the
Fucking
Sooners flipped the
football.
wagon. It was like a whole big thing. And then so there's a video of a bunch of guys in the desert in the Middle East. And they're whipping through a pickup truck with like a fucking machine gun on the back,
Yeah.
and they go for a hard turn, and the thing flips and rolls,
Millennials.
and the caption was like Oklahoma Sooners over in Iran. It's just fucking, it was great. It's so awesome.
Dude,
Old Row Official.
Friday was a great day for the internet. In
Oh,
general.
yeah.
Internet won.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I derailed you again.
Millennials, they drink 2 White Claws, can't drive the tank.
Oh, okay, boomer.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just pulled up their Instagram because
Yeah.
it's still going 16 hours ago. It's like Kappa's getting arrested for dodging the draft in World War III. It's some girl getting arrested and she's like twerking on the fucking car.
I had to explain to one of my customers what Black Twitter was on Friday.
I had to explain to one of my kids what Black Twitter was.
the best section of the
The
internet.
guy's like, what, is it a different app or something? I'm like, no.
It should
no,
That's
be.
what everyone
It should
thinks.
be,
yeah.
Everyone thinks it's a different app.
No, it's the same
No.
app, it's just a different corner.
Yeah.
Black Twitter could easily market their own app. And
They probably could, yeah.
Could, yeah.
But the only problem is it'd be ruined in fucking 2 months
Well,
by
it
all the
would
white
be,
people
there'd be
signing
more
up.
white
people
people.
do everything.
Yeah.
well, I mean, you just gotta pay to fucking use it. That's all.
Then Black Twitter definitely ain't happening.
Can you pirate that?
Fail.
Yeah, because I was talking about one of the kids had gone to Twin River on Friday. This was yesterday. He had gone on Friday. I was like, oh yeah, I was there too. I go to the sports book, whatever. And then another kid was asking me about it. It's like, oh, Twin River, I love going down there. And then I mentioned like gambling Twitter. And like, gambling Twitter, is that different? I go,
Shut out Sledgehammer.
the Sledge, the Degen.
Local guy.
The wrench.
The Degen is also local. So I was like they were asking me about that, and I'm like,
Yeah,
he's pouring himself.
yeah. If you're watching the video show, you just got distracted like we did.
Yeah, easily distracted.
Hey, look, a distraction.
Yes. Where?
Squirrel.
So I like mentioned gambling Twitter, and people are like, wait, is that just like regular Twitter? I'm like, yeah, it's just the accounts and whatever you follow. I go, it's kind of like Black Twitter, which is way better than white Twitter. And they're like, wait, how do you find that?
You have to know.
I go, it helps if you have an avenue. I go, one of my buddies is twined in, and he just retweets everything, so I get a pretty good glimpse of it.
Just look at Nikos' likes, and I go down a fucking wormhole for hours on end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. But could you imagine though? What would you guys do if we actually did go to war, like a World War III?
Oh, Canada,
Probably go to the liquor store first and foremost.
Oh yeah, I'm 30, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's
the
18
fuck
to
does that
34.
That's
no,
fine.
that was only during World War II. The fucking
No,
the national.
you're eligible 18 to 34.
No, but if you're talking about the Vietnam thing, like the National Conscription Act,
I
1946.
don't think anybody can hear you.
Yeah, you should probably use the
You should probably use that microphone.
Yeah.
Like jam that
The
down
National Conscription Act of
You
1946.
need another drink.
That only covered the ages of 18 to 26, and that was after World War II through Vietnam.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll believe you.
Well, so no, because it's like, hey,
You sound like you know more than I do.
Everyone's eligible.
I'll put it this way. Do you really want me driving the fucking tank?
You driving a tank? Yeah, actually, that could be pretty
Actually,
good.
that could be pretty fun, yeah.
That could be pretty great.
I think you'd make the perfect kamikaze.
Hey, can we do a Iran cast?
What, podcast from Iran?
We'll
Yeah, I
bring
bet your
the
flights
sticks.
are really cheap right now.
Do you guys buy your gold and oil?
Oh, that's the thing that's gonna suck. Gas prices are gonna go up.
Skyrocket.
It's already started.
They've already started.
What's the stocks looking like? Have you looked?
Didn't shit go down yesterday?
I don't know.
It was,
Well, yes,
Well,
it's
I'm
Saturday.
talking only the.
Friday.
When I found a gas station that was like $2.40, I filled my tank.
good
You know-
for you.
You, I know.
What are you driving to Iran or some shit? Like,
Canada.
oh, fantastic.
No, because you know it's gonna be $3.50 by the end of the week or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like that.
it's gonna hit $3.
Do you know that a can of Skull in Canada is like fucking $22?
Where's Canada?
It's up north, I believe. That way? That way? Nope. That way. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're all fine from the draft. I mean, I don't think they're gonna have because World War
Maybe
II.
you guys.
Well, World War II was a very.
It would be 28, dude. You're
Yeah.
gonna be fine.
I'm
World War
good
II,
with
they
this.
had to do an aggressive
Well, then
draft.
that's not a
because-
draft.
Yeah.
Who forged your fucking birth certificate?
But
Send me in.
you did say though, if it comes to it, I could just walk in and be an officer, right?
That's what I would do. Yeah, I would go in and go to OCS.
I can just show up and be an officer after basic, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who mops the bathrooms? I'd be that guy.
Also,
They're hero. Not all heroes wear
Hey,
capes. Okay, guys.
military needs a lot of different types of people.
Exactly.
They need cooks. They need janitors. You know?
I'll make the beer runs.
My grandfather ran a rec hall during the
There
Korean
you
War.
go. There's all kinds of opportunities.
And
in
then
the
your other
military.
uncle flew planes into fucking Pearl Harbor.
That
Go
guy
ahead.
died for his fucking country. Fuck you.
He's also a fucking idiot.
Hey, a hero nonetheless.
He
If
didn't,
you're in
he didn't
Japan.
realize he left with a half a tank of gas.
I hope he didn't realize. If he did realize, then he's really a fucking idiot. But I'm kidding. Thank you, Uncle Sato.
I mean, like honestly, if it ever came to it, I don't know what I would do. Honestly,
Yeah.
I know what I'd do. I'm a huge pussy. If they put a rifle in my hand, I'd just fucking
Yeah,
do whatever they told me.
I'm-
You gotta go to war. Oh, fine.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll just stomp my feet like a little kid.
Okay, fine. Shoot that fucking guy. Okay. Fuck.
Sir, don't you know I'm not much of a man? Do you really want me to go over there?
Officer, we're
I
not
have
the
no
bathroom breaks.
skills.
Yeah.
I have no relevant skills.
Do you have a lighter gun?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Is this the trigger?
How does this fit?
Is there any way to turn this red light off coming out of the gun? Like, it's kind of distracting.
This guy's got a knife in my
Go.
throat. It's realistic, isn't it?
This backpack's kind of heavy. Do you guys have anything lighter?
All right, fuck you.
Go
Go take
wearing these boots the whole time.
Go take a fucking latrine. What's a latrine?
I thought this was a fucking movie. What the fuck?
You guys don't have any sneakers? Like, what about Nikes? You guys have Nikes?
Is there any way we can put like a sick soundtrack to the back of this so I can get like kind of motivated?
Dude,
Hey,
I played better when there's fucking music going on.
the Humvee doesn't have a stereo or
Really?
AC. What the fuck?
This thing got Bluetooth.
Maybe
Yo,
some-
let me get the aux.
Dude, how great would this salt be with Led Zepp right now? Come on, guys. Come on.
I just have one question. Can I bring my cooler? That's a fair.
I'll paint a
it's
camo.
honest
I'll
question.
paint a camo.
Yeah.
Can we make it bulletproof?
Yeah, but that Iranian ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say ice is hard to come by out here.
Yeah.
You need
You're
an
gonna
ice maker.
need a Yeti.
And Yeti.
I still got bills.
Yeah, can I bring my Yeti to Iran?
I don't see why not.
Why not?
Alright, let's
No,
get
no,
this
they-
fucking
they-
show done with. I've had enough
They
of
need
this.
men. They need men over there, not us.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's my big thing. It's like what? It's like I know you want like, oh, the draft is coming. It's like you don't want me.
Well, maybe you just put me on the front lines. I'll take a fucking bullet. Probably. I don't give a fuck.
They need to be on his fucking two knees and his mouth open. Do it.
It sounds like a Tuesday night. Ay, 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 ay.
You want to start wrapping this up?
Yeah, can we get this fucking thing over with, please?
All right.
That was a good episode.
That was pretty good. I had a lot of fun. Finn, you got a final thought?
It's gonna be another.
Marvelous
half hour.
Mazel's bomb, by the way.
Haven't seen it.
Check it out, guys.
I've heard a lot of really good things. How many seasons are they on?
3. Just
Wow.
finished the 3rd season.
That's quick. How many episodes are in a season?
Like 8.
That's not awful. That was quick. I feel like it just came out last year.
It's a great show, guys. I never thought I'd be on a podcast plugging the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but go check it out.
But here we are.
Here we are.
Trust me, neither did we, asshole.
Vinny, you have a final thought?
Yeah, can we get the fuck out of here, please?
You gotta go weigh in.
Oh yeah, no. Hey, my final thought is I am a fat fuck.
Oh yeah, you guys get the weigh-in today.
Yeah.
What time are you doing that?
I told Bill we'd leave here around like 12:30.
I think we recorded an episode around this time last year where I said I went hard during bulking season.
Yes.
Cultivating mass.
Yeah.
I think I outdid myself this bulking season.
Dude, you guys are probably gonna want to get like steak and cheeses on the way or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I already had 2 waking bags. Is the mac and cheese still out yet?
No, it's gonna be a while.
We gotta stop the wacky deli again.
For what?
Steak and cheese. That just put it in my head.
Yeah, I have steak and cheese here. I was gonna make them later.
What do you have?
But is it wacky?
But you can't weigh in after. Though.
Yeah.
We have
listen,
so much
listen
food
to the
today.
fucking man.
I know. I gotta make the sausage representative.
Today's a cheat
I
day
had steak and cheese and the pork wine.
You have a pork loin in there too?
Yeah.
with bacon on it.
Yeah, with bacon.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one I got.
Is that your final thought?
No.
Yeah. Happy cheat day, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So my final thought is I saw this thing the other day. Is that in California, they now are making it so you can't suspend students for disobeying the teachers and the administrators up through I think it was like 5th grade.
Well, so you can tell them to go fuck
That's
themselves?
fucking stupid.
So a student can sit there and probably cuss out a teacher, fucking say you're a loser, I'm not doing what you're telling me to do, and they can't get in trouble for it.
Just
Well, actually, no,
imagine
I
the
gotta say this. So, can they still discipline them though?
Well, they can get detention.
Yeah, because I was like, for some kids, like a suspension's like.
Well, I'm turning
A good
this,
thing.
I'm turning this into
Well,
an
it
argument that I
reminds
wanna
me
make.
of.
For some kids, like a
I'm
suspension.
spinning the story the way I want to spin it.
I was gonna say, for some kids, like a suspension's like a good thing. Like, oh, I got a week off of
Remember the
school.
scene
fucking
in The
yeah.
Wire?
Huh?
Remember the scene in The Wire from what, season 4?
Season 4, yeah.
Fuck you! Naming, calm down. Fuck you! Naming, can you please take your seat? Fuck you! Just keep on going, yeah. You want to get suspended, but you're not going to get
It was
suspended.
like, no,
by saying, fuck you!
Nathan's like,
Yeah.
what, I'm not suspended? No, you're in special class. Fucking suspend me!
Fuck you!
Like, nah, you're in special class. Motherfuckers.
Well, that's the thing. It's like an in-school suspension is way worse than a non-school suspension.
Dude, you ever have a Saturday? Those are the fucking
No,
worst.
I had a few.
man, those
I had a
are
few in
terrible.
schools.
Oh my god, depressing.
I got in school suspended twice in middle school, and I got out of school suspended.
That's the one where you just had to sit in the office the whole day, right?
Yeah, I had to sit in the vice principal's
And
office.
do your homework.
Yeah, that was fucking miserable.
And that was when you were a teen drug dealer, right?
Yeah. Well, that was the out of school suspension.
Oh, okay.
That was the one I got. I think I got suspended for 3 days.
I never got
Were you
suspended.
playing with yourself in art class again?
No, I
that
was
in high
I was
school too.
involved in a drug deal on school grounds.
Don't worry, guys. It's all a family-friendly show. It was just pot.
Yeah, yeah, it was just marijuana. It's fine.
Well, wait,
Kid wasn't pushing. He wasn't pushing age in 7th grade.
Yeah,
so.
wake me up when we get to the 8 balls.
Yeah. the 8 balls will wake you up.
You got any?
No.
He left that life. Down, you listening?
Yeah. I left that behind.
He's a new man.
That was middle school me.
You are
New year, new me.
You are of no use to me.
I am of no use to most people.
Which explains why we're here in a room right now.
I think if someone ever told me I was of use, I think I'd start crying.
Because you know they're lying, or just
Just I've never heard it. Never felt those feelings.
let's drink until we can't feel. Oh wait, I don't feel feelings anyway.
Well, I've been taking care of that all morning.
Just soak your nerves.
Dude, you mean you didn't cry at the end of Toy Story 4 this
Oh, I did tear up a little bit. I'm not gonna
It got me a little bit.
I was tearing up.
I mean, it was hard.
I'm just glad.
It was hard to pay attention with the fucking Mystery Science Theater 3000 over here.
You were getting a
Are you
little.
talking-
You
are
were
you
getting a
talking
little
rappers?
cunty about
Yeah.
that.
I was. I actually like the movie. I love Toy Story. And
It
I
is
got
Toy
you
Story.
two. I got you two assholes over here. Oh, what do you think about?
Listen,
no.
there was not-
You think
there
you
was-
really
there
do
was-
that? You think they make that jump?
Dude,
Dude, just watch the fucking movie.
There was not that
We
much
need an Al
talking.
here.
Yeah.
The best part of that movie is that Woody finally gets to smash the shepherd chick. What's
He
her
can't. He's gonna be very gentle. She's porcelain.
name? Oh, well, he's a gentle lover.
She might have jagged edges.
Then again, he doesn't have a dick, probably. So.
Probably.
Oh, you gotta ruin everything, Finn. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. No, Woody has a dick. A big dick.
Woody-
Great dick. He has a huge Woody.
Throbbing
Huge. Woody's got a throbbing cock. You feel better tonight?
I'm satisfied.
So is Bo Peep.
Would you call it a wrench?
I might dare do that.
Vinny is satisfied that Woody has a throbbing dick. That's good. Vinny likes throbbing
A
dicks.
throbbing erection preferred. Preferably.
A big,
Have a
a
fun
triumphant veiny
Kevin
motherfucker.
Twig.
Yeah, close us out.
Not too long ago, saw the first Masters commercial. Getting jacked up. We're about 3
Oh, shit.
months away.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're about
February, March, April, 3 months, roughly.
about 3 months.
It's the first weekend in April, second.
It's the first full week of April,
Yeah,
and I'm fucking jacked up. Love the Masters.
yeah. Let's fucking
One
go.
day I want to go, so maybe we can get some more subscribers and sponsors and stuff. And
Yeah,
we can-
and they'll send
We
us to
can
the
wear
Masters.
those collars. Collar. Help me out here.
Collared shirt.
No, figure it out yourself. Go.
Well, Tiger wore the fucking shirt without the collar, didn't he?
The mock.
Or was
Long
that?
turtleneck.
I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Well, that's what
No,
it
you're
was.
That's what it is. It's called a mock turtleneck.
Yeah, we're green.
Hey, all right. Hey, look at
We
me.
went for once. We weren't shitting on you.
Every dog has the
He's just used
same.
to it.
So he's just like, oh,
It's
okay.
conditioned.
Can you guys shit on me? That way I feel.
What's 2 + 2? 4. There we go.
Always the asshole.
So yeah, all you guys, like you guys in New Zealand, keep fucking crushing it and
Nice.
spreading the word too, because we have quite the presence in New Zealand now.
Yeah, we love Mad Max as well.
Danny Lee is great. I really like his odds at the Masters.
Yeah.
And I hope they keep making more Hobbits movies. It's fucking good for you guys.
So thank you guys for watching. If you're on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you tell them to go fuck themselves too.
Yep,
For
okay.
encouraging this bullshit.
Yep, got it.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So thank you also for listening wherever you are. Make sure you subscribe on both. Keep spreading the word. And we are on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. We're on Twitter at Sarcasm_Speaks. We're on Facebook too. Just search Sarcasm Speaks. We're getting a lot of likes on the Facebook page.
And I just put a new pair of Crocs on eBay. So go.
Vinny's modeling them for you.
You can see him on the video show.
Right, yeah. So my username is cocksucker22. The opening bid is $850 US.
Is that $850?
For 9, you can have the whole package.
I'm gonna let them figure that out for themselves.
Okay. Ah, you gotta go to the eBay page.
Yeah,
That's right.
oh, yeah. See,
Ah.
that's what us in the biz like to call a tease.
I like your entrepreneur. You did say you were an entrepreneur.
Fucking hey,
say
motherfucker.
Are you an entrepreneur or a wantrepreneur?
Ooh.
I'm a
Why do
huge
you gotta
douchebag.
ruin everything? Why do you gotta ruin it?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, by the way, go Pats.
Hey,
Tighten up, bitches!
3 months until the Masters? What's it, fucking 8 months until... Oh, god damn, the Patriots lose again. Anyways,
You couldn't even get through that thought, huh?
No,
Yeah.
it just hurts. Anyways,
Everything hurts.
especially my fucking liver. Can we get this fucking thing over with, please?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
if we just stop talking, we could.
Until
I'm gonna shut up.
No, you're not.
Probably not.
You're still talking.
Until next time. Good night, everybody.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Do you have listeners in fucking San Diego?
There's
that'll be hilarious.
A couple people in California. I don't know exactly.
I think that was a pretty good episode.
That was pretty good. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really had to carry your asses. Especially during that whole Star Wars conversation.
Dude, that was like 10 minutes.